With a few easy chords you can play a whole bunch of Tom Petty songs. A couple of these are even basically just one chord. And we're going to start with one of those which basically just uses a D major throughout the entire song. It's Free Fallin'. You need a capo on the 3rd fret. And we're going to have this D major shape. And the entire song goes like this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to strum down through the D major chord from the 4th string. We're going to add our pinky finger on what is the 3rd fret if we count from the capo. 1, 2, 3. Pinky finger. Off again. And then our middle finger comes off. Okay. Pinky finger on. Off. Now you can play that entire thing with down strums, like I just did, or you can play okay, so you can use variations throughout the entire song, depending on the part of the song. They play it slightly differently, but you can play it however you like. On to the next song. Right, the next song also gets a lot of mileage out of one chord, and that is this time an A major. Okay, 3 fingers this time because you're going to need to take one finger away. I'm strumming the full chord, and then on the 2nd strum I'm taking my ring finger off the 2nd fret of the B string. Okay, so it rings out. And then back on again. And then he really emphasises this open A string. That's all of the verse, and it's most of the chorus. In the chorus, we're going to play that riff, and then we're going to add a G major when it says, gonna listen to her heart. Gonna listen to her heart. Okay, so back onto the A major for the word heart. Tell her what to do. Okay, same change. In the last part of the chorus, she might need a little loving, but she don't need you. E major this time. She might need a little loving, but she don't need you. There's a little bass line part also that just goes. Okay, so that's on the A string, and we're going to jump onto the 4th fret, 5th, 4th, and open again. Okay, that is the entire song. Right, this next one's brilliant because we've got 4 chords all the way through the song, and it's brilliant to practice changes with a really simple strumming pattern. Okay, so it is Learning to Fly, and we're going to go for the entire song. F, C major, A minor, and G. Okay, so that is F, C, A minor, G, the entire song. Okay, all the way through the song, down, up, down, up. If you're finding that quite easy, you can add a little thing. Mike Campbell adds an extra little guitar thing in the background with a 2nd guitar, but you can kind of add a version of it to your strumming. So on that F, we're going to take the middle finger off of that 2nd fret of the G string. Okay, and then over to the C. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the middle finger, sorry, our ring finger this time, off of that G string 2nd fret. Okay, on the A minor, and then over to the G, okay? And that is the entire song, Tom Petty, You Beautiful Man. Right, so the next song is You Got Lucky, and I've put this side by side with the last one because it's got a lot of the same chords in, except we're going to add one. Okay, and that is in the intro. We're going to play an A minor for the intro part, and the part where, and the verse as well. So that's the beginning. Okay, you can strum it. Or pinch. Okay, then on to a D minor. Okay, this shape here. So and then on to a G major. Now this is actually played by a synth, I think it is. That's almost the entire verse until we get to go, yeah, go, onto the F major. Okay, so we then go straight into that chorus, a really punchy chorus. Okay, so go, A minor, and then yeah, go on the F major. But remember, C, good love is hard to find, A minor. C, good love is hard to find, A minor, you got lucky babe, F major, F major again, G, when I found you. As soon as we go back into A minor and I found you, we go back into the synth part. Okay, and that is, again, that entire song is that all the way through with some added little bits if you want to. There's a slide solo in there I think as well. So okay, the next song is Mary Jane's Last Dance, and we've got very similar chords again. This time we're going to start with A minor, we're going to go to a G and then a D major. It may be D sus actually, so if you take your middle finger off, it doesn't matter too much. It's a lovely sounding chord, you can use either. The whole verse, she grew up Indiana town, good looking mama never was around. Grew up tall, she grew up right, with the Indiana boys on the Indiana night. Okay, so the way I'm strumming that, down and then instantly mute the guitar. So this A minor, sorry, and then down, up, down. Oh, I've got moths suddenly appearing, and he's kind of palm muting it a little bit. It's kind of, you know. You know, you don't have to, but that's kind of the idea that he's doing. Have to mention as well, if you play this to the original recording, it won't sound right because the concert pitch is off. So that's the same strumming all the way through each chord. So A minor, G, D or D sus, and then back to A minor again. Play that all the way through the verse and the harmonica part as well. So when the harmonica part comes in, he's still playing those same chords. Now the chorus is really lovely, really interesting chorus. We're going to use this really simple chord this time. First time we're going to use this today. It's an E minor 7. It's an E minor, like as normal, but you're going to take your middle finger off of the 2nd fret of the D string, and we're just going to have one finger. Such a simple chord, but it's so lovely. So Last Dance with Mary Jane, still E minor 7, one more time to kill the pain. And on the word pain, we're going to go to an A major. So instead of that A minor that we had in the verse, interesting, we're going to go to an A major, okay? Last Dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. Onto the A major, okay? I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. I think that's the words. Something like that. You'll go back straight into the harmonic part. And so on. Okay, so if you want to play that harmonica part, it's going to go open E, and then 3rd on the B string, to the 1st on the B string, open the B string, 1st, open, and then 2nd fret, sorry, on the G string. You could possibly just hold that A minor for that part if you wanted to kind of put it together. Instead of playing all 4 chords, just hold that A minor and play the same notes but with your pinky finger. That's the open high E, 3rd fret, B string. Okay, that's kind of the harmonica part that you can put in there if you want to. Alright, lastly we have Running Down a Dream, which is our only riff, kind of proper riff based song, and we're going to be playing it on this low E string, okay, and we're going to be playing open E and then 7 on the low E string, open E again, 6 on the low E string, open again, 5, open again, 3, open again. Oh. Just hold that open E. So this song really hangs out on the verses on with an E major and D. Okay, so we're going to go into "It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. The sun beat down." You're just going to hold that chord. I had the radio on, D major. I was driving. Back to E major again. And we're staying on the E major for the next part of the verse again. So the tree flew by. I think it was me and Dell were singing Little Runaway. Da 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 da, whatever the next part is. Okay, and then it would go. So we go back to that E major again. When I played this in a band, there was 4 of us. We were able to kind of fill that space a lot more. But if you're singing this song, I would suggest strumming those chords, so, or even kind of, almost palm muting them. So chorus wise, we're going to go D, running, D, down, G, and then E major, dream. Okay, running, D, down, G, dream. Never would come, G major to me. Okay, so E major, G, A. Never would come to me. Okay, running down a dream. Never would come to me. Land on that A major. We're going to play that through twice. Can't remember the lyrics of the entire thing, but it plays it through twice. And then, so we're going to go. The second guitar is going, kind of hitting those higher strings, up, mute, up, down, okay? And then after we've played that through twice, we're going to go A, G and E. Running down a dream. That's A major again, yeah? Running A major, down G major, a dream, E major, okay? And it takes us back to, okay? And that again is basically the entire song, apart from the solo, where you can play in, you know, well, you can have a mixture of E major and E minor and just kind of go for it. Right, so that is how many songs? 7? Is it 7 songs? 7 songs using very few chords. What a master Tom Petty was for this kind of song, of making, you know, stories out of these songs. Is why I think they last so long. And the fact that you can take 1 or 2 chords and just make an entire song out of them, if you can, you know, if you can tell a story as well as Tom Petty could, then, you know, that's, I guess, the secret recipe for absolutely awesome song. So yeah, that's been me. Hopefully you've got something good out of that, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.